Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of my second road trip. I'm heading up Oregon Coast 101. Now you may be asking me, Tucker, why didn't you film day 1? We're missing a whole day of the road trip. Well, day 1 was pretty boring and nothing really happened. So I figured didn't really make for much of a video. So today we started in Crescent City. We stayed at the same hostel that we stayed at the last time that we went down 101. And I gotta say, I love Highway 101. I forget every time until I come back. I love 101. It's so great. But I decided to start the vlog right here where we are right now because I might have just found something pretty interesting. There's pretty much a whole boat on land just kind of sitting here. And we're right before Oregon. We're just south of the Oregon border. And that's just a whole boat. I don't really know what its purpose is, but it's just sitting here. But we've got the Miata here. She's kind of a mess. There are a few things that are broken that I'll tell you guys in a bit, but I saw that this mound was kind of sitting here, and I thought, how cool of a picture would it be if I parked the Miata right here, which I don't know if I'm allowed to do, but nobody's really around, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay everyone, we're now in Brookings. I just stopped at a Fred Meyer to use the bathroom, and we got some quality ass Hot Wheels. You guys know I like Hot Wheels, so let's go through what we got here. This is super cool. I've actually been looking at buying one of these in real life. They're not that expensive. A 72 Mercedes-Benz 280 SEL. Super cool. I didn't even know they made a Hot Wheels of this, so I got the premium. And then we found an old Unos or a Mazda Cosmo. And then we got the RWB Team Transport back. That's pretty tight. I haven't had that one in a while. We found the yellow 510 wagon. We found a Datsun 620 and the white 993, none of which I had yet. So pretty stoked on that. I still haven't found any coffee, so I'm gonna go try and find some coffee. I'm gonna get on my phone and see what's around. We are in Brookings, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find something. Oregon seems to be even more shut down than California. We are still in COVID times, even though it's 2021 now and everyone thought everything was gonna get better. Yeah, right. This is gonna go on forever. So it should be interesting to see if we can find any cafes that are open, but I'd like to get something local. I always try and do that when I'm on road trips. I try to find something local so I get a sense of the area and such, and everything that's going on, because I like to experience as much that's going around me as possible. And I also need to find either a car wash or a gas station because I've got a bunch of trash in my car from driving yesterday and just picking up food and such on the way. So we're gonna go find coffee, then a gas station, then we'll get going. All right, I found Dutch Bros. I'm a huge fan of Dutch Bros. It is south of here and we are headed north, but I think it's worth it to go 5 minutes out of our way to get some Dutch Bros because don't get that opportunity every day. There aren't really any near anywhere I live. Yeah, boy, we found it. Okay, so I got everything kind of situated. I had my coffee. I got all my trash and such out of the Miata. So I think we're gonna get back on 101 now. I'm gonna head to North Bend tonight. That's gonna be my goal. I have 3 more days on the road. Today's the 3rd. We have today, tomorrow, and the 5th on the road, so I think North Bend is a good goal for today. I just called a couple motels. They all seem to be busy on their lines, so I left a couple messages. We'll see if we get anything back. Luckily, right now, thanks to COVID and all of the shutdowns, motels are super, super cheap right now, so that's really good. Since most hostels are closed down, I literally stayed at the only one that's open, so we're gonna see if we get any calls back. When in doubt, we will find an Airbnb or something. So I'm gonna get back on the road and I'll catch up with you guys if I see anything cool. I will say the absolute most annoying thing about the weather on this trip is when it's rainy, the Miata fogs up like crazy. You can probably see behind me, I can't see anything out of my rear window. And it's not like I could see anything before with the stickers there, but I can't see anything even out of the sides of the rearview mirror. So I have no idea if anyone's following me, and changing lanes is pretty sketch. And the day before I left, my speedometer stopped working, which means I'm gauging my speed via my tachometer. in each gear, which it's no big deal. I'm gonna do a speedometer cable once I get up north. I just didn't have anywhere to do it when I was down south, so I just didn't have time or space to fix it. So we are kind of sketchily driving without a speedometer currently, but I do basically know how fast I'm going. But I will say, Oregon, put more speed limit signs on the road. I have no idea what the speed limit is right now. I have no clue. And that's because the last speed limit sign was like 25 miles ago. I don't know. The last speed limit sign was like 35 miles an hour, but everyone out here is doing like 55, and it's the middle of nowhere, so I'm guessing that's more accurate, but I have no clue what the actual speed limit is. So Oregon, if anyone from, I don't know, Oregon Department of Transportation or whatever, if you guys see this, put up some speed limit signs. I have no idea. Okay, so we're about to get to a spot that I've been wanting to come back to ever since I came down the first time. And that is this little cove up here. There's a bunch of rocks in this little cove that are sticking up out of the water, and you can park and see essentially right on the water. So I'm gonna try and pull off up here. It's a little bit down the way, but we're getting pretty close, and I wanted to pull off here, maybe get a few pictures. Weather isn't anywhere near as good as last time. Last time we were doing this trip in late August, early September. We literally crossed over into September like halfway through the trip. So it was perfect weather. It was great. It was late summer. It wasn't too hot, but it was clear. There was no rain. It was great. But this time, a little rainy. It's January. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but there are the rocks over there. And then once we get around this next turn, there should be a spot to pull over and park on the left side. So we're gonna have to cross over, but 101 isn't super busy right now. So thanks to COVID, we're gonna get some good photo ops. I will say my favorite thing about the Oregon coast is, despite the weather being this shit, and despite it being cold, it's still such a beautiful place. I love the Oregon coastline. I'd love to make an entire video just about the Oregon coastline because I think it's absolutely amazing. I try and drive it every single chance that I get. Literally, anyone could come up to me on any day during the year, no matter where I am, be like, hey, you want to drive 101 on the Oregon coast? And I would go in a heartbeat because it's just amazing. I can't explain it. I will make a video in the future, sometime this year, about the Oregon coast, because just wow. Okay, I just pulled off at one of my favorite spots. I'm gonna get out and show you guys. Let me shut my windshield wipers off, that's annoying. But this is amazing. All right, it's a little windy, I apologize in advance, but that's the coastline, baby. Hell yeah. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. And then the little Miata. She's doing all right. She's running good. It's just my speedometer doesn't work, and then my driver's door, the outside door handle, I think is a little bit, it opens sometimes, but not every time, so there are a few things that I'm gonna have to fix once I get back up north, but for now, I'm just enjoying this drive. Wow, look at this. Just the panoramic views on this coastline are absolutely amazing. I cannot get enough of it. I'm gonna put my other lens on, get some photos of the Miata. If you guys aren't following the Miata's build page on Instagram, you should. Okay, I got some good photos. I'm gonna sit here and edit them and put them up on the Instagram. But if you guys are wanting to come to this exact spot, it's amazing at sunset. That's the last time I was here. It's called Myers Creek Beach. It's north of Brookings, Oregon. I'm not entirely sure the closest town. I don't know what the next one north is, but it's awesome. I love this spot. Myers Creek Beach, go check it out. still cruising along here. I haven't stopped anywhere just because there hasn't been anything super major or any really good turnoffs. The rain has slowed, so I've been able to set my windshield wipers one setting back, but they're still on. It's still raining just a little bit. It's just like a light mist. We're kind of away from the coastal portion. We're in this weird kind of mountainous canyon kind of thing. It's super cool looking. I mean, look at that. That's nuts. I just booked a room at the City Center Motel in North Bend. I think we're about an hour and a half away from there. So we're gonna head straight there and check in, and then we'll probably find some food in North Bend. And I think that's gonna be our goal for tonight. And then I'll just sit down, edit this video, upload it, and you guys will see it shortly after that. So I'm just gonna keep driving here. I'll let you guys know if I see anything else cool. This drive has been amazing. A lot of it, I keep finding myself in a position where I'm like, just looking out the windshield and being like, wow, that's amazing. And then remembering 20 seconds later, oh shit, I'm making a vlog. I gotta film this. So I apologize if this video is a little bit short and there isn't a lot included, but I'm just really trying to take it in. I love the Oregon coast. I don't get to drive it that often, so I try to savor every moment, and this has been awesome. All right, so this is another really beautiful portion. You can see this whole long beach here, and then we go up and along this ridge on the other side once we get past this straight portion. But this drive is just absolutely beautiful. I love driving the Oregon coast so much. I never want to get off this road. And I know I've said that before, and I know you guys know, but I can't say it enough. It's absolutely incredible. Look at this. Wow. And then we've got this little ridge and a little 90-degree turn at the top. Just beautiful. Wow. Oh man. Plus this road is just fun to drive. And the Miata's perfect for it. It's not the roughest road in the world. Of course, my coilovers are set as stiff as they get so that I don't rub. But if I was on better coilovers and had them set a little bit softer, this would be absolute bliss. I can't wait to do this trip in some other cars in the future. Need to get my hands on some other projects so that we can have more Oregon coast driving, because this is awesome. Okay, we're just starting to get into Port Orford, which, fun fact, is the oldest town site on the Oregon coast. And I'm just gonna probably try and find a little bit of food, because I'm starting to get pretty hungry. But wow, what a drive. I always forget, and then I do it again, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is amazing. So I'm gonna slow down because the speed limit's starting to get slow as soon as you get into town. The cool thing about 101 is it is a main highway, but it runs straight through the center of every single town that's on it. So it's not like you have to get off the highway to go anywhere in town. You just kind of cruise right through, and it feels like a strip in the middle of the town, which is pretty cool. So here's Port Orford, itty bitty Port Orford. Pretty cool. I'll be honest, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for food, because Oregon seems to be a lot more shut down than California is right now. So pretty much nobody's open. So it's a matter of just finding any food that's actually open. But every single town I've gone through, pretty much everywhere has been completely shut. And it doesn't help that it's Sunday, so there are some places that would be shut today anyway. But finding food is definitely, I mean, we've got Ray's, the like tiniest grocery store ever, but that's about it. We've got grocery stores, but I don't know about like finding something quick to eat. Really not much. All right, so that was Port Orford. Pretty much no food open, so on to the next town, I guess. Okay, I'm now in Bandon, Oregon, and I want to see if you guys can recognize the spot that I'm at, because it's where I took one of my favorite photos of this car right after it had been wrapped the last time I was coming down here. So there's all these cool old buildings, but this one has a door on the garage that says honk for service, and my car was parked right there. the last time I was here. I'll put that picture on the screen now. See? Exactly the same. Oh, that's pretty cool. Definitely different weather the last time I was here. I remember the lighting being really, really cool and it really bringing out a lot of the purple in this car. But now it's kind of dark out and it's just not as bright. But I love that this car still definitely glows purple, even in low light, compared to the red that I used to have on it, which is still on the rear bumper. But in low light, the red doesn't really pop as much as the purple does, so I love the purple. But pretty cool to come back here. I love this little spot. Bandon, Oregon. This is a cool little building. Just leave it like this. Don't touch it. Just leave it. Let it dilapidate. It's a cool photo spot. All right, I'm only gonna be here a minute, but this is Old Town Bandon, and I think Old Town's really, really cool. And I wanted to check it out last time, but I remember I was in a rush to get to the next spot. But I'm not technically supposed to park here, but I'm just gonna stop for a second. But here we have Old Town behind us, and then there's a bit of a bay. And out there's a lighthouse. That's pretty cool. And my little car, but pretty cool spot. I might try and find a spot that I'm actually allowed to park, and I might try and find food here, because I love Old Town Bandon, Oregon. It's so cute. It's just like, it is the epitome of tiny little coastal town. It's just great. All right, I just found a nice little parking spot. There's a lot of street parking right along the front edge of Old Town. So I parked in front of this little Mexican restaurant. We're right next to the marina. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if it's focusing on the rain on my window, but there you go. There's the marina. Cute little marina. And I think I'm gonna walk around a little bit and try and find some food because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I gotta eat. I gotta say, the Miata looks good parked right here. It's always nice to just kind of have it chilling all alone instead of surrounded by a bunch of other cars. I love that. Look at how cute this is. That's so cute. But yeah, we got the marina here, and I'm gonna wander around town. Get my LTMC mask on, you know, we keep representation going. But it looks like there's a lot of seafood. I don't know that I'm in the mood for seafood. I am in the mood for Mexican food, but that Mexican restaurant is closed. And I'm expecting most other places are, but there might be something, so we gotta look. I will say, I think my favorite thing about little beach towns like this is all of the buildings look a little bit like old boats. They're all made out of this wood paneling that resembles that of old wooden sailboats, which just gives the entire town a cool aesthetic. I love this place. I love it here. I mean, look at this building. The toy room. It's a toy store, but look at the shape of the windows, all the trim, the weathered wood paneling. It's just so cool. Dang, maybe we should go in there. Maybe they have Hot Wheels. No, Tucker, focus. Old Town Bandon, I'm glad that you didn't make Old Town look like New Bandon. I'm glad that you guys kept the old charm, because this is awesome. I mean, look at that building. Buildings with clocks on the front of them. It's just great. I love old buildings. I love old architecture, and I love old towns. So if anyone's wondering what it's like traveling right now, it's like this. Hey, I'm in the mood for a sandwich. Oh, look, a deli. Oh, they're closed. Oh, hey, there's another restaurant right here. Closed. Oh, hey, this place looks kind of cool. Closed. Hey, this place looks kind of cool. Oh, look at all that cool glass. Maybe you want to go and check that out? Nope, closed. It's just everywhere. Every single place. Man, where am I going to find food, man? Where's the food I can eat? All I'm trying to do is support local. This place just has a sign that says fudge in all caps. That's pretty tempting, but I need actual food. Okay, I don't know why, but every single time I'm on the coast, I'm like, hey, I should get seafood. And the instant I see a seafood restaurant, I'm no longer in the mood for seafood. So, the seafood restaurants seem to be the only places that are open. And I am not in the mood. I just don't feel like I want to eat fish right now. I want like a burger or a sandwich or a burrito. And all of those places are closed. I just wanted to eat some cute little food in a cute little town and support a cute little local restaurant. It's not exactly going well. This brewery right here is open and they have a sign on the door that says no minors. If I was here 3 years from now, I could go in there. Or I guess 2 years. I'm 19. Tucker, you're 19. You can do math. Minute Cafe, breakfast, lunch, and dinners. That's kind of what I'm after. But guess what? Closed. Of course, the only places that are open are all the dessert places, which I want to eat regular food before dessert. Abandoned Sweets and Treats, wide open. Everywhere else, not. What do we got here? Not food. Real estate. You can go get a house, but you can't get a fucking burger. So there are these arches on the two entrances to Old Town. There's one there, and there's one there. On this side of the arch, it says, "We hope you are enjoying Bandon," and on the other side, it says, "Welcome to Old Town Bandon." I think that's pretty cool. It says the same on both of them. "We hope you are enjoying Bandon." I would be if I could find some food. Well, that did not go well. We just walked through the entire town, and nothing. Anyway, I'm about 30-ish minutes away from the motel I'm staying in tonight, so I'm probably just gonna head to North Bend. I think there's a better chance of something being open in North Bend, mostly because it's a bigger town than this. Bandon, Old Town Bandon is tiny, but I love it here. I absolutely love it here. Okay, we just got to our cute little motel. I was reading some reviews on this place. I was just looking for cheap motels, and I read some reviews on this place, and they said it was pretty cool. So, I'm just gonna go check out the room real quick, and then I'll come back and get my stuff from the car. Car actually will have its own parking space tonight, which is very nice, very relieving to me. But we are in room number 8, and let's check it out, shall we? Should we have a room reveal? Do it like the rest of YouTube does? Alright, I don't know which way. Oh, that goes that way. Oh, dude, it's actually awesome. Take my key out of the lock, shall we? I don't know which way it goes. Is it sideways? Oh no, I don't know how to use the lock. There we go. Yeah, it is sideways. Alright. This is cute. The great thing about motels is they're just simply a place to crash, which is usually what I want when I'm on a road trip. I don't really need anything that nice. So having a nice little basic spot that I can use as a home base and has Wi-Fi is great. Stoked. Okay, so at the motel, they said that parking was first come, first serve, and I actually wanted a good spot. So I didn't want to deal with taking my car to go get food. So I left it parked there, locked it up, locked up the room, and now I'm walking to a Mexican restaurant, which had very good reviews, and it's dumping rain. The things that I deal with to avoid dealing with my car. This is ridiculous. I need a daily, dude. I need a daily. There are a few things that I always forget about Oregon. Number one, there's no sales tax here. So everything is the price that it says. I'm actually gonna walk the wrong way a little bit because I wanna show you guys some stuff, but the other thing is gas is so much cheaper here than in California. $2.50 for regular. It's like $3.10 right now in Grass Valley, or in California. It's ridiculous. But here's why I walked the wrong way. This is a Volkswagen yard. Okay, we got to the other side. It looks like it's a fab shop. That's kind of cool. I love this Beetle. This is super clean. Lowered. Looks super good. I love the roof rack. That's awesome. And then there's a bus. These are all cars that I'd love to have someday. Another Beetle. These look like 60s Beetles. Like, oh, this one's got the steering wheel with the piece on the bottom instead of through the center. That's pretty cool. Yeah, these look like early 60s, maybe late 50s Volkswagen Beetles, which is kind of the style I like more. I like these bumpers and the shape of the taillights and this whole weird thing in the rear. But the real reason I wanted to come over here is if we look through this crack, it's Herbie. And there's a few more Beetles back there. And there's some Baja bugs and such over there. Kind of cool. Little Volkswagen area. Right on. All right, we're back at our motel. Here's the official reveal. Oh, that looks hella good. Ooh. All right, guys, I've eaten. I'm just about to start editing this video. It is already dark outside. As you can see, the blinds are down, but you can see through the bottom there. It's already dark outside, so I'm probably just gonna edit this video, get it uploading, and then get ready for bed because I wanna get to bed early so that I can have a nice long day tomorrow. It's my second to last day driving tomorrow, so I wanna make some good progress. I'm gonna edit this video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, comment, like, all of those things, and I'll see you guys next time.